Hi folks, I'm Matt and I'm back with another, I don't even know what I'm titling these videos, just my thoughts here on the whole Lucasfilm versus the fan things, the Last Jedi outrage and all that. This time I want to kind of steer the focus toward the media. It's funny how the media has gotten, and certain fan sites, they want to accuse the fans of not, like the problem with Star Wars fans is they don't understand Star Wars. I saw that as a title. They don't, that's the problem with Star Wars fans. They don't understand good Star Wars. People are like saying, Force Awakens, not Force Awakens, Last Jedi was the best movie ever. And I'm like, whoa, no. That's not what you said in your original review. I read your original review and you liked it, but you didn't say it was the best one ever. Now they're kind of doubling down on this. And anyone who doesn't like it is a bunch of sexist, racist pigs and stuff. And it's insane how the media has just turned on the fans. They think that bringing the heat, you know, and they've been doing this for a while, but they think that bringing the heat, some fan sites think that attacking other fans is a smart idea. The insanity just flows everywhere here. Now, one of the things in particular that I noticed I thought was kind of weird is they got into attacking George Lucas. George Lucas, as you know, talked about how he thought his sequel trilogy was going to have the wheels. If you remember, Journal of the Wheels was discussed in the novel A New Hope. So this is kind of coincides with maybe something that Lucas already had in his idea in, where the wheels were little microscopic things. It delves into the Force on a microscopic level or whatever. And he didn't mention much. That's basically all George Lucas said. And then the media was like, George Lucas reveals his ideas for the sequel trilogy, and it sounds awful. How do you know? Based off the two sentences he used to describe it, and you're saying it's already awful? You don't even know. It could have been good. Could it have been awful? Heck yes, it could have been awful, but we don't know. It's an interesting take. What do I think? Yeah, maybe, I guess. I could have seen it. But the thing is, people are outright attacking Lucasfilm, and George Lucas, and I was like, why would they attack him, someone that they love so much? Well, they didn't really love him. They pretended to love him. You know, they hated his prequels. They hated, it's funny now that Ahmad Best came out and said, yeah, you guys, I got a lot of hate from Star Wars fans too. They're all, you were the fans that hated on Episode 1. You're the very same fans, the very same fan sites. Because I was on those fan sites when they were saying, yeah, Episode 1 wasn't that good, and Ahmad Best, probably not a good Jar Jar. Jar Jar wasn't that good a character. And they're here talking about him, and he wasn't. You're the reason. Now you're like, oh, you were upset too by that, huh? Yeah, you guys are just, they got their heads in the sand. But to outright attack George Lucas's ideas being dumb, you maybe say, well, it didn't look interesting to me. I mean, it's interesting an interesting take, but they outright attack him. I think I know why. It's they don't want fans to pick up this and say, we wish we had George Lucas's story. No, we're going to come out and call it dumb already, right now. So if you like it, you must be dumb too, haha. And George Lucas hates women. I don't know. Who knows? I wouldn't put it past him. So what do I think about George Lucas's idea? Again, I think it was interesting, but I mean, it's never going to come to fruition, so who cares what he had, right? To be honest, I mean, to be nice. And there's a chance it may have been bad. I mean, you look at the prequels, they weren't directed well. I think if someone else would have taken the helm and used George's creativity, I think we would have had much better films. But I just think it's funny that the media just attacks everything that doesn't represent their ideas. And this is the ridiculous of it, people. We're talking about a pretend storyline, right? Star Wars is just a made-up, it's entertainment, it's great entertainment. I love it. It's one of my big hobbies here, of course. But it's weird. It's like I say my favorite color is red. You said yours is blue. And then you say, oh, well, Matt likes red because he's a racist. Wait, what? Red was in the Nazi flag, Matt. Therefore, you are a Nazi. Wait a minute, what? And that's what the conversation sounds like when these people talk. These Last Jedi defenders. It's okay if you like the movie, by the way. I know a lot of good people, friends of mine, who love the movie. If someone doesn't like something you don't like, that's fine. You know, I can be accepting of others who want to read and watch the new canon. That doesn't bother me. It doesn't. Do I want to do it? No. But am I upset that other people do it? No. My best friend goes out and watches the new stuff, reads all the new books. That's fine. Are we going to stop being friends? I don't understand. But this idea that I have to tear someone, their character, I have to attack their character because they don't see things the same way that I do. This character assassination is just mind-boggling because it achieves absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing, but it makes these media websites, these fan sites, look even more ridiculous than they already are. folks, it's up to you to decide. Don't fall into this trap of just attacking people if they don't think the same way as you, okay? If they say they like Last Jedi, I believe them. Oh, you're just saying that. No, I think some people are blowing it up too much, saying it's the best Star Wars movie ever. I don't know about that. But if you did love it, I believe you. Does that mean I agree it's a great movie? No, I'm not even going to go see that movie. But if someone loves it, then I believe they love it. You want to talk about why you love it? Talk about the good things about it. That's fine, but you don't have to get super defensive over it. If someone told me, Matt, I've read the EU, or I don't like to read, so therefore I'll never get into the EU. Okay, well, sorry to hear that, but oh well. I mean, you don't have to love the EU. Remember, I've said that for years. You don't have to love the EU to be a Star Wars fan. But the thing is, though, it's okay if other people don't agree with me. But yet you got this other side of people who, if you don't agree with them, they really hate you. They want to make you look bad, like I said, character assassination and everything. Folks, don't fall into that trap. That means you're caring too much about something that really doesn't matter that much in your life. Unhook yourself, breathe a little bit, and come back into things with a more open mind. You can be accepting of one another who have different likes and dislikes than you, but when you start outright just name calling, then welcome back to grade school. And that's one place I graduated from decades ago, and I have no desire to go back. All right, folks, that's all the time I have for now. See you next time with another video.